I wish someone told that to me before. Any investing in stocks is always better than no investing in stocks. And it's going to be tax-free. That's the best piece. I would ask you to hesitate. I avoided investing in stocks for many, many years. Over a decade, I was calling myself team real estate in opposition to team stocks. And it was completely wrong. Completely. I wish someone told that to me before, that everyone needs to invest in everyone. And I'll tell you why. When I was investing in real estate, and I'm still investing, and I'm still a big believer in real estate, I didn't realize that every tool, every vehicle has its own goals, pros, cons. It's pretty much like different types of knives in the kitchen, which you choose to work for different purposes, different goals, different meats, vegetables, etc. Real estate is one of those tools, and stock market is another tool that brings you to kind of another goal in another speed with another qualities. One of the main qualities of those is the liquidity. While real estate is very stable, very safe, if you don't touch it too soon, in the long-term run, it's really the ultimate way to build a wealth, to protect wealth, and to generate the dividends, etc. Not all our goals are so long-term, and sometimes our circumstances can change. It's always really important to have that pile of highly liquid money that you can access at any time. Well, now the liquidity of stock market is not as liquid as sometimes we want with liquid assets, because you also can get stuck in stock market when, say, it's hard times on the market and it's better to keep that rather than sell. And virtually we don't really buy stocks to sell them later down the road. It's a topic for another video, and we'll get to that. For today, I really want to make sure that we are focusing on understanding that everyone needs to invest in stocks. Everyone understands that the money in the stocks are way more liquid than real estate. Any investing in stocks is always better than no investing in stocks. No matter what other instruments you have, no matter what's the amount you can afford to put aside and invest it in in stocks, it's crucial to have your little or larger portfolio to build that awareness about what's going on in the economy, what's going on in the stock market, how it all interconnected, and how you can basically educate yourself about what's actually going on while making that money. Please keep in mind that this video is not intended to actually invite you in some particular courses or investing, or invite you into trading, which is a totally different animal. I would ask you to hesitate with investing using any strategies like those. I'm only speaking about very long-term strategic investing in something very safe, such as S&P 500 or some other index funds. I don't want to go too deep into that because I don't want this to be perceived as a practical suggestion. I think I said the biggest piece. If you just allocate a certain percentage of your income every single month and put it out there in the stock market, do it every month, then you're already setting yourself up for success. Because if you're just avoiding stock market, you really cut your financial success in the future. No matter if you have a real estate portfolio, no matter if you prefer 401 or RSP or anything else, if you have TFSA, actually if you have TFSA, it's a great combination to get your account in TFSA and invest into the simple stock market solutions just through the TFSA. It's going to be the perfect combination, which just on its own can have the potential to build your solid future in 25 years. And it's going to be tax-free. That's the best piece. Also, many people overthink investing in stocks and they think that there are so many barriers while there are not so many anymore. And one of those biggest barriers people see, and I talk to entrepreneurs, and sometimes they still believe that you need a financial advisor to start investing in stocks. You absolutely do not have to. It's not wrong to have a financial advisor, but you don't have to. Many people think that you need to watch all the charts and all the stats all day to make sure that you don't lose your money. That's also wrong. We're not talking about trading. We're talking about something which you buy today and virtually never sell. You buy with the intention to never sell. Another thing which I think is really great, that you don't try to time the market using this strategy. That is very similar to investing in real estate. Don't try to time the market, but just have that schedule and consistently keep doing the same thing over and over again with the discipline. With investing in stocks and in index funds, it makes the game even easier because you can just simply automate the payments. And I'm a big believer that automating a smaller amount of money going automatically is way better than from time to time going to the market and buying a little bit more than usual or whatever you have today. Just choose that amount which is comfortable for you. If it goes automatically every month, and the amount is really highly depending on what is your income, or whether you're relying on something which is similar every month, or maybe when you get some particular profit from the business, or whenever you pull the money out of the business. That may define how much exactly you want to go with investing with the particular shares, where you want to, how you want to allocate that, because each file may play a different role and which goals each file is trying to achieve. And then you may want to look at, say, crypto, or maybe you want to take a look at high-tech companies. If you're just relying on a smaller amount every time from, say, your stable income, whether that's entrepreneurship or 9 to 5, it doesn't matter, then maybe stick to something more stable, something more predictable and way less volatile. That'll give you a peace of mind. I think that we're very fortunate these days because we have so many tools that allow us to buy all those stocks and fractions, staying in the comfort of our own home, tapping the screen on your phone. If you're in US, then that would be, say, Robinhood. If you're in Canada, you can use Wealthsimple. And there still may be some pros and cons. And my personal opinion, we will see the full picture of using those in several years down the road, because right now we are in a kind of new phase with this independent and fast ability of individual people to participate in those trades. But it's definitely something to incorporate in your daily operations, in your monthly automated investments. And even just go there and be there. It's something that is going to really change the picture of the whole trading game. In this video, we talked a little bit about that simple path that everyone can use today to start investing in stocks. And I know that some of you entrepreneurs and some of you, my dear professionals, you don't invest in stocks. You think that you're too busy, or you're just focused on making that money, and then you invest in your own business. That's all great. That's all fabulous. But please open that TFSA today, or Roth IRA if you're in US. Automate little monthly contributions to S&P 500. I'm confident to say that I strongly suggest that particular one. Let it grow. Let the automation and the power of compound interest do the thing. We'll see what you're going to have in a year. Do I still love real estate? I absolutely love real estate. I do strongly believe that everyone should invest in real estate. But it doesn't mean that it has to be only real estate. The portfolio must be really diverse, and I do hope that from video to video we will be talking about all the ways how to allocate each money pile to each vehicle in each tool. And sometimes it's going to be a little bit repetitive because, let's be honest, building wealth is discipline and a little bit of repetitive game, just like building a business. We have the systems, we rely on them, we do our part of the job, the system does its part of the job, but we have to put in that work every single month, every single week, and every single day. I am very happy to be back here with my videos. Please comment, like, subscribe. As I recently learned that the algorithm really likes when people who are from the target audience really watch this, not just everyone. I hope to see and talk to you in those messages in the comments. Until the next video. Bye.